Hi, everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. Instant tournaments, weekly free tournament. And as I say each week, please do share, like this video, and subscribe to the channel because that helps YouTube, gets YouTube to put it in front of more bridge players. But also, for those of you who are new, this is the same hands all week from Friday to Friday, and 8 boards, match points, but you have the best hand at the table as defined by the most high card points. Other players can have the same number of high card points as you, but nobody can have more. So a little bit of extra information that you don't have when you normally play bridge. So we're on to board 1 now, and we'll see here that we've got 12 high card points. So nobody's got more than 12. That means the points are reasonably equally distributed. Partner can't have more than 12, so we probably don't have a game on. So we're here, and we've got our 12 points and only 2 spades. So effectively, we're in the same position as we would be in a normal bridge where it had gone pass, 3 passes round to us, because we know that West can't have more than 12 points, so it's likely has a hand that will pass. They might not, they may have 12, but what the rule here would normally be that you add the number of your high card points to the number of your spades, and if that comes to 15, then you should open the bidding. The logic being that the points are pretty evenly distributed around the table, and we know that not just because we've got the best hand, but because there's been those 2 passes. And normally where you've had 3 passes, you know that everybody's got much the same points unless you've got an awful lot. So here we've got 12 plus 2, 14. It's quite a nice 14. In part, you've come because you've come to watch the play of the hands. I'm inclined not to pass, but also because we have quite a good hand for playing. So I'm going to open 1 diamond and see what happens. And it may be that the opponents will get to play in 2 spades and we'll get a good result as a result of me opening the bidding. But that's what I'm going to do now and see what happens. So partners bid 1 spade. We can now bid 1 no trump, and hopefully partner will pass, not bid 2 no trumps. So we've shown 12 to 14 points by 1 no trump rebid. They've come in with 2 hearts because our bidding subsides. They've got 10 to 12 total points. So our partner had 6 to 12. So we got a nice heart. We're not going to bid 2 spades or 2 no trumps or anything. We're going to defend 2 hearts here unless our partner does something. We're not. So we're defending 2 hearts. Now, essentially, the points are pretty evenly distributed. East didn't open the bidding with 1 heart. They probably have 5 hearts, and 11 points is the most likely explanation. We've got these spades here. We might want to ruff some spades, but what's this West robot got? They're likely to have 2 spades and shortage in one of the other suits. So I'm going to start, because I've got the ace of hearts, I've always got control. I can always switch if it seems like they're not going to get ruffs in the short trump hand. But I want to stop those ruffs now. So I'm going to lead a trump. So I'm going to stop that possible spade ruff, and they're Partner now will switch to spades. Am I going to unblock the jack? No, because so we each had each other's ace king of each other's suit. Right. Well, I'm going to take the ace of hearts here. Partner still followed. East equally didn't open two hearts, so it's unlikely they have it. The robot has lots of strict rules about when they'll open two hearts. Am I going to cash a diamond at this point? Can do, just to see if there's anything interesting happens. I'm not going to play two because that would set up the queen. The partner's play discouraged. It may well the partner's got three small diamonds, two hearts. So ace of clubs. So the king of clubs. So partner has two diamonds. Does partner have a third trump? We think partner does, I think. But I think if we play we've got 5 tricks so far. Partner roughs a diamond. East will over rough. But partner able to rough high enough to promote R9. It's a possibility. Partner may have the queen of clubs. Can they? They have the king of hearts. Probably the queen of spades is 5. The jack of diamonds is 6. Yeah, I think I will give partner their diamond rough and over rough. The queen of spades is the winner. I'd have to exit with a diamond if I won, and I'm going to have to now. At least so my partner can't get in to make the spade. So we're just getting, or make the club. So we're just getting our 50 points for beating 2 hearts and getting 53%. So if we'd passed, what would have happened? We'd have got 42.9%. And you can see what happens if you bid up too much. But we can make 2 spades. So partner's got 5 little spades, 5 spades to the 10 and 10 points. So anyway, that would have been a lot better. And if we got it 2 off, that would have been a lot better too. What would we need to do? 5. Well, there are probably quite a lot of lines that lead to 2 off. We go double dummy. We'd have to have started with clubs, it says, or spades, rather than hearts. Right. Anyway. East board 2. East has opened 1 heart, so we've got 11 points. And once again, we have this thing that we know East doesn't have more than us. East has 11 points and has opened with a 5-card heart suit, at least. So they may well have 6 hearts, or they may well have a second 4-card suit. Generally, I don't think the robot would open if they had 11 points, 5 hearts, and 3-3-2 shape in the other suits. We're vulnerable. West is likely to have to respond to 1 heart. And if they don't, our partner may well be able to say something. So I think we have to pass here. And so raise the two hearts there. And remember, the robot doesn't actually know that we've got at least as many points as East. When they bid 3 diamonds, they got twice rebiddable diamonds. West has got 7 to 10 total points, which they'll include some points for their diamond shortage. So it looks as though really pretty much partners got 10 or 11 high card points. So they're 12 to 17 total points. They add on some points for shortage, points for length. But basically, it looks like North, East, and South have 11 high card points, and West has 7. That would be a reasonable supposition. Partners got, looks like, twice rebiddable diamonds. Normally means they've got 6 to a good card. So, and what else do they have? They probably don't have any points in hearts. We give them ace king of diamonds, 6 diamonds to the ace king. They've got another card somewhere, like a spade or a club. But whichever card it is, because obviously I'm thinking here about 3 no trumps. Could we run 6 diamond tricks and 3 other tricks? And the answer is no. If partner has the ace of clubs, then and the ace king of diamonds, then we'll have 6 diamonds and maybe 5 clubs and the ace of hearts if they lead hearts, but they may well lead spades instead, and they may be able to take 5 spade tricks off the top. Probably not, because East didn't open 1 spade and West didn't respond 1 spade. So probably not. Much more likely that partner has something in spades, but the ace of spades won't be enough to go with the ace king of diamonds. We'll have 8 tricks again, because they'll be able to take their hearts and spade tricks and the ace of clubs. So it looks as though we've got to pass 3 diamonds here. We got a nice hand for it and reasonable expectations that we should make the 9 tricks. They go to 3 hearts. So they've got 4 hearts. But they've only got 6 points. We think they've got 18 points between them. Only 6 of them are in hearts. So they've got 12 points elsewhere. The ace of clubs, king, queen of spades, jack of diamonds, maybe. Can we make 4 diamonds? What are we going to lose? Looks like we've got a heart loser because we've got a doubleton heart. Looks like they've got 9 hearts between them. So partner's got a doubleton heart. So we've got a heart loser. We hope we don't have a diamond loser. We have a club loser. Partner has to have some points in spades then. If partner has the ace of clubs, we should just have 3 spade losers. Partner has king, jack of spades, for example, to go with ace, king of diamonds. Not so good because the ace queen will be sat in East's hand. Are we going to beat 3 hearts? Well, we're going to take a heart trick. Maybe only one or 2 diamonds. We should have a club trick. We should have a spade trick probably, but if, as I say, North has king, jack of spades, and East has ace queen, then we're in quite a lot of trouble. We're in less trouble in 4 diamonds with that, because we can do a lot to keep West off lead. They don't have many high cards. East has the high cards, and East probably can't lead spades to good effect. So all in all, I think we're in a better position if we play in 4 diamonds than if we play in 3 hearts. We're more likely to take 10 tricks playing in diamonds by cutting down on our spade losers than we are take 5 tricks against 3 hearts. So I'm going to try 4 diamonds. Well, that doesn't look great. Double by this weaker hand. But here comes the Queen of Hearts. So partner has 7 diamonds, but not the ace. So we're going to lose a heart. We're going to lose a diamond. We're going to lose a club. The Queen of Hearts has been led from here. Now, I don't have quick entries to my hand. So if we duck the Queen of Hearts, West should overtake with the king and should lead a spade to set up their spade tricks before we can set up clubs to discard them. And the difficulty is if we take the Ace of Hearts and play a club, then they take the ace, they will cross with a heart and get the spade back through, and we can't get to my clubs quickly enough. So, and we need to make this contract because we've been doubled. So 1 off will be minus 200, which will be a bottom. So we just got to lose the 3 aces. That's really what we've got to do. So West has the king. We think West may have the ace of diamonds as well here for their double, which would be bad news. They may have 3 diamonds, the ace jack. In fact, ace jack X of diamonds. Well, I'm going to see if I'm going to give them a chance to go wrong by not overtaking this. And they do, unsurprisingly. And the spade comes back. So I have to let that run, I think. I'm going to be 1 off here, and this is going to be a bad score. Here comes the ace of clubs. And I've still got the ace of diamonds to lose. The 2 of spades is coming. Two of diamonds. That's expected ace jack 3. 8 of spades to the ace. We now have a quick route to our hand, to the ace of hearts, and we can play a diamond to the 9 and the jack. That's and claim the rest, but this will be a bad score, 32.2. They were making 3 hearts plus that. So they can make 4 hearts, and we getting out for 1 off. We did a lot better than some people, but we'd have been better to let them play 3 hearts. But that, yeah, we were right to think that we couldn't beat 3 hearts. Was there a way to make 4 diamonds? Let's have a quick look at double dummy. Once they lead the Queen of Hearts, no, there's no way. We can't make it. Going up, and as I say, if they don't go up with the King of overtake with the King of Hearts and switch to a spade, I think I can make it. So I had to give them the chance to go wrong. But Right, so we've got a lot of catching up to do now. We're in equal 8th place. And we're not getting any big hands this time, 13 points. Oh, nice distribution, 6-4. So we'll start with a diamond, a heart, and we'll tell them about our spades. My partner says, I've got 6 to 10 points, 4 hearts. Probably got something in clubs. Well, one no trump. We told them to lead a club really, but we've got the 6-card diamond suit, which we hope to make tricks within no trumps. So I don't think we're going back to diamonds. We're hoping to make, because even if we make 9 tricks in diamonds and only 8 in no trumps, 8 tricks in no trumps scores 120, 9 tricks in diamonds only scores 110. So at match points, we want to play in no trumps. So we're going to pass here and expect to get a club lead. And partner's not at all worried about a club lead. They would have been much more worried about a heart lead. So 10 from here, probably queen, ace. Clubs, which would set up 2 in dummy. Well, they're not dummy, of course. Remember, the south hand is the dummy. That's the one that the opponents can see. The north hand is the declarer, and they can't see how weak declarer's hearts are. So let's go up with the queen of clubs. Expect the ace to appear. No. So perhaps the 10's been led from ace 10 9. Right. What are we going to do here? What's going to be our source of tricks? Well, spades is a possible source of 3 tricks. 4 if we were very lucky. Hearts looks very bad. We'd like to play diamonds from the north hand, but we don't have many entries to the north hand. There's no point in playing a low diamond from the south hand. We could play the ace of diamonds and another diamond, hoping to find a double. Diamonds 3-3 or a doubleton honor, and we'd have to guess which doubleton honor. Right. Spades won't give us enough tricks. We need to set up some diamond tricks and hope the opponents set us up club tricks rather than their heart tricks. So we can't really lead them for dummy. We're going to play the ace of diamonds, the 8, 4. So the 2 hasn't appeared. So I think they're signaling that they're 4-2. So we need to decide, is there a doubleton king likely to be, or a doubleton jack? If there's a doubleton king, we can lead a low one, and then our queen will be good, and we'll just lose the 2 tricks. If there's a doubleton jack, we should lead the queen. So doubleton king, we play the low one, the king wins. Still, they're going to make their jack. If there's a doubleton jack, then we'll kill that, and they'll just make their king because we've got the 10 and the 9. And if diamonds are 3-3, we're going to lose those 2 tricks anyway. So let's play for a doubleton jack because that gives us more. What are we going to throw from dummy? We dare not throw a heart at this point, so we're going to throw a club. Looks like there's king jack to 4. Oh, and there was a doubleton jack on our right. Excellent. Or pop, yes. They would have played the king if they had it, so we can set up our diamonds now. There's the king. So our other 3 diamonds are good. We've got 3 tricks already, so that'll be 6, 7, 8. We have our 8 tricks. Let's continue to throw clubs. So hopefully they won't switch to hearts. Here comes the clubs. So ace. I'm going to throw a spade from here, just in the hope that they won't switch to hearts. a somewhat forlorn hope, but they may not be able to cash enough tricks to beat us. Ah, there they go, clubs. Right. I'm going to throw the Jack of Hearts away. Win the King of Clubs. I'm going to cash the Ace of Spades. I'm going to lead the 3 of Spades to the King. And cash my 3 diamonds. Initially throwing a couple of hearts away. Spade 8 appearing from there. Now the heart 10, the heart 9 is not good. So, was there a doubleton Queen of Spades originally, in which case I could play a spade to the ace and a spade back to the jack? Or is the Queen of Spades on my left and the 10 of Spades now doubleton? Why did this hand throw the 8 of Spades? I don't think they'd have thrown it if they had Queen X of Spades. So I got to play a 5 of Spades to the ace. And they did throw it. And so they've let me have a 10th trick, which should be very good. Yep, there we go, 100%. So I suspect that most people have been running to diamonds here. I won the trump +3, some people going off and people playing in spades on the 4-3 fit. So match points, just no trumps always pays better than a minor, and even pays 10 points better than a major if you make the same number of tricks. Still, it's got us up to 2nd place and in with a bit more of a chance. So here it comes, 1 diamond, 1 no trump by East, and we're 5-5 in the majors with 15 points. I think 2 diamonds here ought to be Michael's. Yeah, only shows 9+ points, but at least we get across the 2 5-card majors. And we can always double from there. Rebiddable diamonds. So partner didn't have to bid 2 spades now. They could have passed with nothing. But they've shown preference for spades over hearts. They could have equally bid 2 hearts. So normally they have more than 2. So the question is, do we have enough to go and bid game here? The odds must be no. Partner probably has 3 spades. We probably have no spade losers. But the implication is that partner has more spades than hearts, but not enough to jump to 3 spades. And they've got, well, they can only make 1 diamond, 2 clubs. It wouldn't surprise me if we can make 10 tricks in spades. Partner may be able to rough the 3rd round of hearts, rough them good. But I think at imps, I might well try bidding game, but at match points, we'll just try and make more tricks than anybody else. So partner has 4 spades, only 2 hearts, and not much else. So they were well worth a 2 spade bid there. They definitely have a preference for spades over hearts. And remember, this hand is the dummy. Again, the south hand, north hand is the one that's hidden. So I can't see how weak it is. But it does look like we're going to lose a diamond, 2 clubs, and 1 heart. It's the likely outcome. King of clubs. How did this auction go? One diamond by West. One trump by East. Is East now trying to get a trump promotion for West? It's entirely possible. I need to rough in my hand because I've got no losers to throw. I could rough high. East is more likely to have 3 spades than West, but East is equally therefore more likely to have the jack of spades. So I'm going to try roughing with the 10 of spades. Didn't matter because it's following. So we're going to set about drawing trumps. Looks like a singleton jack there, which is slightly worrying because they can attack diamonds and force us to rough. So I think we need what we need. If we draw 2 more rounds of trumps, then knock out the ace of hearts. The trumps are gone. We'll have 1 left, and we can knock out the ace of hearts. The hearts may not be good by then, all of them, but we will have 1 trump left in dummy to rough 1. I think it's going to be safer to knock out the ace of hearts now. The 4 of clubs comes, right, and that's a rough and a discard. Remember, the 9 of spades be good, so we can throw four. In fact, rough with the 3. Yes, this looks like the best line. We rough here with the 3. We can throw 2 of hearts away from dummy. We can rough this 4 of hearts with the 9. So provide now remember we had 5 hearts opposite 2, so that was 7. They had 6. Now that they both followed there, we know that the rest of the hearts are good. We know they've only got 2 more spades, so we can draw the 2 spades and play hearts from the top. And in fact, they were 3-3 all the time, so we didn't actually need to do that. Everybody will be making the same number of tricks. 9 tricks, as we said, everybody's doing it, 60.7. A couple of people managed to make more, and some people wrong things. That's dropped us down to 3rd place. So one of these 2 here, SB Cooper or Nain Mashar, has overtaken us. So still 4 boards to go, plenty of time to catch up. How could we have made 2 over tricks with hearts 3 through it? Well, we've always got to lose 1 diamond, 2 clubs and a heart, so they have to make a mistake essentially for us to do that. I'm not quite sure how we induce the robot to make a mistake, but once again, 13 points, no big hands. Well, 3rd in hand, we have 3 spades this time. It is a rule of 15, so we'll open a club, a heart from partner, a spade from East. Now, the robot will never believe that we've got exactly 3 hearts unless we come and make this double here, which they play as a support double. It's very much more common in America than it is in Europe. Certainly more common than it is in the UK. But this shows 3 hearts. So if I raised it to 2 hearts, they'd expect a 4-card heart suit. And if I passed, and then yeah, they'd think I didn't have 3. They would only ever believe I had 2. So if I bid hearts, they think I got 4. If I don't bid hearts, they think I've only got 2. So, and partner goes back to clubs, has 4 clubs and 4 hearts now, as we have 4 clubs. Right. Partner probably has 2 spades. So whilst we like to play in a major suit rather than a minor suit, we don't have any roughing values in our hand. We'd be roughing in the hand with 4 hearts and be danger of losing trump control. So we're going to try and play in 3 clubs. Maybe they'll go to 3 spades. No. Right, so they probably only do have 8. Yep. So here we go. Partner's quite a nice hand. So this time it is south that's the declarer and north there that's the dummy. Oh, it's nice of them to switch to a diamond. Let's play the 10 just to see if we can get the queen. No, all right, we'll have to overtake with the jack. Right, that gives rid of our diamond loser. But we're in our hand. We want to play clubs from dummy. So at some point we want to take a heart finesse. So let's take it now. It wins. We'll take the club finesse now. There are a couple of options here. We can play a club to the jack. If it loses to the king, then if there's any indication that their clubs are 4-1, remember we've got 8, so they've got 5, so they could be 3-2, 4-1, 5-0. Then we've got finesse either way. If we lead the queen of clubs, and East has the king, then they cover the jack, and we can only finesse one way. So I'm going to play a club to the jack. That's normally better. And the 10 appears there, right? So that's probably king 10. We're in our hand now, but that was deliberate. We're going to take another heart finesse at this point. So now we're going to take the club finesse, and it's possible, I suppose, that 10 was a singleton and this hand's got, but we've got now the 10's gone, we've got, and the jack, we've got queen 9, 8, 7. They're all equals. So let's lead the queen, king, ace. They've got one more somewhere in this hand, and this hand has the king of hearts. So let's see if the hearts are 3-3. If not, we can rough a heart. Hearts are 3-3, so that heart is good. Ace, king of diamonds is good. We're just going to lose a spade. So let's draw the last trump. And we can't get rid of a spade loser. So we can claim all but one of the tricks. And that's worth 75%. So quite a lot of people will have done the same. And we get the same score if we get 3 spades, 3 off. But we've got an equal top. So we're still in 3rd place. So the 2 people ahead of us got the same score as us on this one. And still we can't get a big hand. 13 points. Some nice 10s though. So we'll open a spade and see what happens. 1-no trump from partner, which is a forcing 1-no trump. So we have to bid something. And we're a bit stuffed because I think 2-no trumps is 17, 18. So we have to bid the new although the robot repeating spades over one no trump would show 6 spades, which is what it should do. So I've got to bid 2 diamonds. Only promises 3 plus diamonds. So the robot has a minimum hand with possibly only 2 spades. They might have 3. When they bid 1 no trump, they can sometimes have 9 or 10 points with 3 spades. It's the way they show a limit raise with 3 card support. So we're going to pass that because it's not going to be very pretty, really. Particularly if partner's got 2 low spades. They got the jack, an 8, 7, and 3, so that's good. The queen of hearts. Is that a singleton, really? Partner's got 6 hearts, so we'd obviously be better off in hearts. But, well, I think we've got to put the king on. And we've got to throw the 4 away, even though this is coming to a rough here. Oh, they're going to draw trumps for us. Right. Nine from there. 8 and 7 does give us a sure entry. So jack of hearts on here. And they've roughed. What are they going to play back? They're going to draw another trump. And they had 4 trumps. So we're going to end up in dummy here. The 10 of hearts is a winner, but we're going to have no way back to those other hearts in order to make them, even though they're all going to be good. So this is our last chance to be in dummy, is this jack of spades. There's the 9 of hearts, which they throw away. Shame we couldn't throw our 10 of hearts away because all those hearts would be good. So the question is, they will never play diamonds voluntarily. They'll just play clubs. So if they're going to take a diamond finesse, we need to do it right now. So that one, so that's good. So it looks like we're going to be 1 off. They've got 4 tricks and we're going to lose a diamond and a club. I'm going to cash the 10 of hearts. Both thrown clubs. But there's no harm in cashing 1 spade for sure. And that's another club. I'm going to throw a heart this time. And another club. So they've thrown 4 clubs. I mean, that was what they were bidding. They weren't bidding at all. So we started with 2 clubs, as did dummy. That's 4. So they started with 9. So they got 5 left. I'm inclined to just see if we can test them a little more. So this time a diamond goes away. I'm going to keep 1 heart in dummy. And another club goes. So they've got 4 clubs. Does one of them have enough diamonds that they don't have to lead clubs? I'm just going to see if they will make a mistake and give us an extra club trick. Doesn't look like it. They've still got 4 clubs. They're going to have to give us a club trick. I'm going to play the 5 of diamonds just on the off chance that they might give us an extra club trick. But no, that's worth getting out for 1 off there is worth 82%. So we've overtaken, quite a lot of people did the same, but being in 1 no trump is not pretty. And presumably those are the people who passed the forcing no trump. Now, they didn't get into a pretty place. So up to second place now. And we got some points. 17, 3 10s, and a 9. So the question is this too good to open one no trump? Should I open one club and rebid 2 no trumps? The only risk is that partner responds 1 no trump to 1 club, but they're more likely to respond in hearts. Yeah, I'm going to open 1 club, treat it as more like 18. 1 heart from partner, 2 no trumps from me, and now they can still investigate. So 3 diamonds is a new minor forcing. So they've got 5 hearts. They want to know if we've got 3. I haven't, but I can tell them I've got 4 spades. It's possible that they've got 4 spades. No, they don't. So we've told the opponents we have 4 spades. So they're probably going to find a diamond lead now. No, despite knowing that we've got 4 spades, they're still doing that. Right. So we're undoubtedly in the right contract. They haven't attacked clubs or diamonds. So we're going to we got 5 heart tricks. And with this lead, we're bound to make 4 spade tricks. That's 9. The ace of clubs is 10. But we want to attack diamonds, hopefully finessing against the queen with east. But we're a little short of entries, but as we want to play low here to make sure of our extra spade trick. So we will go over to dummy in spades now, unblocking the spades. And we'll make sure the hearts don't get blocked. We're going to lead the 9 of diamonds and run it. It's the queen, and we get another spade, which is good because we're just going to win this. And basically, we're going to knock out the ace of diamonds now and claim the rest. Lots of people will have done the same. 9 of spades, well, 8 of diamonds, 10 of spades, and we've got the ace of clubs, jack of diamonds, and 5 hearts for the rest of the tricks. But this will be 60%. No, 89. Wow, that is surprising. People only making +1. Not some of these people who didn't. Everybody's, going to be going much the same way. They're opening 1 no trump. They get a spade lead, the same spade lead. Goes back to the king, and they attack hearts, not diamonds. You need to set up your diamond tricks before cashing your hearts. You need those for communications. Oh, and we're in first place now on the last board. It's a bit of surprise that the 2 that are ahead of us didn't find that same thing. So we have 15 points, but this is a very concentrated 15. They're all in these 2 suits. Normally, you really want ideally 17 for a reverse to bid 1 suit and then 1 of a suit and then bid 2 of a higher suit. But this is such a good 15. I'm going to try 1 heart. 2 clubs is Drury. So they're trying to see, do I have a real bid? So they've got points and they've got some heart support. Let me see what 2 spades means here. 18 to 22 total points, 5 hearts, 4 spades. Do I want to tell them that. Do I? 3 hearts. 2 hearts promises 3 plus hearts. We know we don't have a slam on. They can't have enough. What does 4 hearts mean? Yeah, let's just bid 4 hearts and not give any information away. Right. So the robot turns up. I've led 10 of clubs. This is surely shortage. King Jack look to be sat on the left. So we've got a couple of options here. We should go up with the ace. We shouldn't finesse, lose, and have a ruff. Probably not going to be able to stop that ruff. I think we're going to try and ruff a diamond in dummy and take a heart finesse. We could try and throw that 6 of diamonds away on the 3rd round of spades. So we're going up with the ace of clubs here. Important we cash this ace of diamonds out of the way. See, we only had 6 spades between us. So they have 7, which normally split all 3. We'll throw this diamond. And now we're going to ruff the diamond. And now we're going to try the heart finesse. 9 from there. So we're missing the king and jack. So the 9 of spades is not a winner. So this is going to get over ruffed. But with the king that was going to win anyway. The 9 of diamonds, which we hope we can ruff without being over ruffed. The ace of hearts will draw one of their 2 trumps. That draws all their trumps. So remember, we had 8 trumps, so they had 5, and they had to follow to 2 rounds, and they had to over ruff with 1. So as it stands, we have no more trumps. I think we're going to find that we're going to lose. 10 of clubs was a singleton. And we get 96.4% just for working out those things and going around. And that keeps us in 1st place, well clear of 2nd there. So I think that was fairly instructional. These hands where the points are fairly evenly distributed around the hands at match points, they're really interesting because they're very tricky. There's, one trick makes a big difference in the match points. They would be not nearly so interesting if we were playing imps. It's the slams and games that are interesting then. But here we did, and despite a slow start, we did catch up, and we played in no trumps when it was right, and we played in the minor suit when it was right, and we counted well to make a trick more than most people most of the time. So I hope you found that useful. Please, as I said at the beginning, do share, subscribe, and like to help get this in front of other bridge players. And I hope to see you again next week. Thanks for watching.